It's a great day to hit your core at home. I'm Dr. DeFabio. So if you've been home and you're trying to get some workouts in and you're tired of just doing some bridges and some ball squats and some crunches and curl ups, and you really want to hit your core in 10 minutes and see how toned and strong you really are, and if you're in balance, front, back, left, right, this is the way to go. It's called the Bunkie series. It's out of Australia and it's great. And you need a bunkie, which is a 12-inch bench. I don't have a bunkie, but I got grandma's chair. So I'm going to take the seat off of grandma's chair. This is 16 inches high. The bunkie's 12 inches. You do whatever you can. So 12 to 16 inches high. It's 10 different exercises. If you can hold each exercise for 40 seconds with good form and breathing, you've hit it hard. If you can hold it for a minute, that's great. The goal is 2 minutes. So first exercise is to test your posterior stabilization line. It is a fascial line. I'm going to do this foot because it's closer. One foot's up on your bench. You're flat, hands are flat. The other foot's in the air, but next to it, brace, abdominal bracing, and bridge up. And you hold that for 40 seconds. That's the posterior stabilization line on my left. And you see how long you can hold it without dropping, without pivoting, without feeling like you're working too hard. And then you go to the other side, brace, and lift up. And you do the same thing. And really count, have someone count how long you can do it for, because you're checking symmetry. You're not just doing this test to get a hard workout. You're doing it to make sure your posterior stabilization line is symmetrical. Asymmetry of 10% or more is going to lead you for injury. Exercise 1 and 2, everything's bilateral. Second is a traditional plank. Feet are out straight, brace, lift one leg up, I'll do the one closer, and bridge up into a traditional plank. If you really want to do a bunkie style, your elbows are here. Brace, lift one foot up, and come up. Get nice and tall and hold it for 40 seconds if you can, or as long as you can, until you start to lose form or you're straining unduly. Then you go to the other side, same thing. And I can already tell my right side's a little bit stronger because I'm right-sided dominant. So if you're home working out, use this time to balance yourself. So that's the second position. The third position is a traditional front plank. Get up your feet on the bunkie. Now that was your posterior power line. This is your anterior power line. Get straight and one leg's up, okay? Most people can do this pretty easily. Making sure you're getting high and tall. Each leg, 40 seconds minimum. If you want to hold it for a minute, that's great. 2 minutes is max. Not max, but if you're doing that, it's hard. And make sure you're bracing your abdominals before every exercise. Very, very important. So we've done the anterior power line, we've done the posterior power line, we've done the posterior stabilization line. So now, what about the other one? There's 2 more. We have the lateral power line, one leg though. As soon as you start to drop, as soon as you start to waver, as soon as it gets to be too hard, you're done. Keep the neck in alignment too, all right? You have to do that on both sides. I am not going to turn my back to you. Lastly is this guy, the medial power line. Ooh, baby, yeah. So, top foot's on the bunkie. Usual type of plank positioning, stabilization here, right? And we're going to plank up, keep this foot up under here, not locking, you're not pinching the bunkie. Now you can see this leg's bending. It's got to be up and here. The goal is to stay there for 40 seconds. But again, analyze how much you can do on one leg, analyze how much you can do on the other leg, because no more than a 10% imbalance is allowed. If you have a greater than 10% imbalance in any one of those right, left, front, back positions, you are at risk for injury. Could be low back, could be knee, could be hip. If you play sports, you're at risk for a non-contact injury in sports. So, great workout, great rehab protocol, and something you can do at home. with a rolled up towel to protect yourself, and grandma's chair that you only use in the holidays. Have a great day. I'm Dr. Donald DeFabio. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Take care.